Hey everyone. Okay, I'm back, and I want to announce who won the book from yesterday's giveaway by Debbie McComber, Someday Soon. And it's was this book. Everything. And that book is going to go to, I think you pronounce her name Lore, Lore, in Brooklyn, New York. Now, with that, I want to address some negative comments, since, as you all know, YouTube and I think the world as a whole has a lot of negative people more than positive right now, which we need to change. Okay, this is all one person who wrote this, and I want to address that person. Is he a charity? Nope, I'm not a charity, which is why I'm not asking for any donations whatsoever, because I am not a charity. And when I said that, I would sell things eventually, yeah, I might. Right now I want to focus on giving away free things. I might do that longer than 3 items than what I said in the first video. But is he a charity? No, not at all. And if I was to sell something that I don't need, such as a movie, and someone buys it, I said I would, put most of that money towards buying food for people who need it and dropping it off at a food pantry. And that person said, well, how do we know he's going to do that? Well, you buy stuff all the time on eBay, and you don't know what they're doing with that money, but you still get the product you bought. So even if you bought a movie, and suppose I did not, give the money to a charity thing, what's the difference? You still got your movie. Although I would definitely, I said that I would do that, and I would. And when I say mostly, I don't mean that 50 cents is going towards food and that the rest is just going to me. What I mean by mostly is that, there's shipping costs, and I have to buy, bubble envelopes and stamps and, things like that to, pack it up. But all the rest, if I sold something for $4, then yeah, $2 I'm going to have to pay to ship it, and then with the envelope and everything else, and then only $2 would go towards. But that was just if I was going to sell something, which I may not do, but I probably will, because I have a lot of things I need to get rid of, and I don't like eBay too much. Okay, the next part of that person's question: how do we know that what he's going to do with our address? He could be an axe murderer. How do you answer that? That's ridiculous. Like I'm going to really go out and hack people up with axes. Yeah, I'm on YouTube to kill everyone. That makes sense. Yet you give your address out all the time. People send letters to your house through, I don't know, spam, for lack of a better word. And also on eBay, once again, you give your address to send after you pay for a product. Well, how do you know the person you're buying the product from is not an axe murderer now is going to come to your house? That was just dumb. How do we know if when you buy something, he will use the money to buy food in Food Pantry? Okay, I addressed that part of it. He said that hardly anyone would enter probably, and that we would have a good chance of winning. But I see at this point, when I watched the video, 171 people have watched. So already to me, that means I have a 1 in 171 chance of winning. Not great odds. Everyone who viewed the video did not enter. In fact, only two people entered. Out of all the views that I got. And out of those 2 people, I just wrote their names down, stuck it in my hat, and pulled out one name, and it was Laura from Brooklyn, New York. So what I'm going to do now is Laura in Brooklyn. I want to let you know that I am going to pack that video up tonight, but being it's a long holiday weekend, it won't be mailed out until Tuesday. But I'm also in New York, so it shouldn't take too long for you to get that book. I'm not in New York City, but I do live in the state. And that's about it. And what I'm going to do is go back to my old video, and this will go for everything that I give away for free. Once something is ended and someone has won the free item, I'm going to write, end it in the title of the previous video where I was giving something away, so people know that that was, it's over with and done. And the next video I'm going to do, I'm going to put up a new book and see if anyone wants to try for that one. Other than that, oh, and I do want to say that positive comments on my videos will be posted. Negative ones, I'm not posting. I do not want negativity in this. I don't think it's worthwhile. However, when that person brought that up and someone in the future brings up more negative comments, I definitely will address them on here, so other people who may be having the same, negative thing going on in their mind won't have to sit around and wonder and be worried for no reason at all. What I do want to do in the next couple of days is I do want, with my own money, I want to go to the store and I want to see if I can get maybe $20 worth of food. See the most I can get for $20, which I'm assuming will be quite a bit of pasta and some other items. I did look up last night a place online that is near me in my own zip code to drop off food for, and I'll be calling them on Tuesday when they reopen. Well, they're open, but their office part is not open because of the holiday weekend, to see what times they prefer drop-offs of food. And I will also take video of the food that I bought, or photographs, whichever is clearer on these videos. I'll have to play around with it a bit. And that is that's it for right now, and in a couple minutes I will do the next video for the next free item that I'm giving away. And have a good day.